Hello,
Let's do it.
my good people. It has been another week, kind of, sort of, 1 week and 1 day, technically, because we were supposed to do the stream yesterday, but yeah, couldn't. Anyway,
Understandable.
mostly, yeah, my fault completely. So anyway, life got in the way. Anyways, but we're here now. And oh boy, it's gonna be a good one, people, because there's some CES was happening. I want to talk about the weird, the bad, the good, the bad, the ugly. I guess I don't know, whatever. So it's
Let me change the stream.
dear God, there have been some questionable and weird products from CES. Oh my God. Anyway, yes, technically CES was last week, but I don't care. And there's probably enough of CES new coverage on the internet anyway. But holy, I wanna mention a couple of things. Not the most known things. I didn't include the weird robot vacuum arm. Actually, that well maybe we will in during the show, but who knows? Anyway. But first things first. How are you doing, good sir?
Me?
Yes.
I guess I'm okay. I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
So that's good.
What have you been doing with your vacation so far?
So far not much, really.
Eh.
Kind of doing admin stuff. But we have some like fun things lined up for maybe the second half of my vacation. What else is new? Our coffee machine is broken.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I'm not sure. I mean,
it doesn't make coffee?
Leaking. Not really. It started leaking at some point.
Oh, yes.
And the water started to come out very slowly.
Yeah. Then I already know what's the problem. It's what was it called? What was it in English?
Lime scale?
Yeah. Yes, I think that. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we descale the machine every time it asks to be descaled.
No, you are cleaning. You're using cleaning tablets. There are two tablets.
Yes,
there are two tablets. One of them is a cleaning tablet, which doesn't go into the old pipes, and the other one is a descale. Yeah, descaling is the process. And those are different tablets. They go into the different. They go into the water tank, not into the cleaning hole, tablet hole. I mean, yes. Something else goes into the cleaning hole. Just so we are all clear here.
Yeah,
anyway,
of course. Or you can't mix the holes.
Yes, never cross the streams and never cross the holes or something. I don't know.
But the problem is that we gave the machine over to Maurice's dad, who is kind of like knowledgeable fixing stuff.
Yeah. He knows stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he changed. That's not the end of the story. He changed a couple things and said that he fixed it. And then when we turned it on and tried to make anything, it wasn't fixed. So.
Oh.
I guess it's something.
Still leaking or?
I know it's still just the water pressure is very like shitty. But here it replaced the pump as well, so I don't really know what the problem is.
Anyway. Because I have some years of experience. I might know where to look because yes, again, I have been doing this for years and years. The problem probably is because the coffee grounds have clogged up the sieve. There's a sieve at the bottom of the machine, inside the machine, and you can reach when you take out the coffee ground drawer, then you can put your hand in and you can clean the sieve a little bit with your hand inside the machine technically, and that will probably help quite a bit. But that's probably only one of the solutions. There's probably more to do than this, but this will help also at the same time.
Yeah, but if he disassembled the machine, he would.
If he did completely disassemble this machine and cleaned it thoroughly, then yes. And the other, if that's not the issue, then the brew group. It's called the brew group. This is the main press that presses the coffee through the thing. And anyway, so that's the main thing that presses the coffee. That wears out. I don't know. It depends on how many coffees, but 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, something like that. It's their. I mean, they're machines. They're not invincible. But yeah, I would say every 12 years or something. And because I know your machine is like at least 10 years. Maybe the brew group needs to be changed anyway. But again, that's probably more likely than the first thing that I mentioned. If it's like dripping, but I need to know all the symptoms also that what the machine does. But yeah, anyway.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We decided this is a good opportunity for us to get a different coffee machine.
Yeah. I know you are already buying something else. Probably.
Yeah, we already did.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we wanted to have a machine that makes espresso by itself, but has a milk system that is like a steamer. So we can have like a nice foamy cappuccinos and stuff like that. So we found a machine that does that.
I'm curious now, which one?
Let me find the. It's kind of it's kind of one of the brands that I don't think is like a mainstream. But did not go for Europe because they all have fully automatic coffee machines. And they cost like 2,000 euros or something.
Yeah, so, I mean, new is But that machine, what you used also was new, was like 800, 700 new probably or something. Yeah. Anyway.
So
did you find it?
Went for something like this. I mean, yeah, it's from their official. Can
I have the name?
We can have a link.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, perfect. Oh okay. Oh whoa. Okay, so some of the real Italian machines. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, Morris really wanted to have a steamer, and
I
was like, okay, well, if you're gonna make yourself cappuccinos all the time, then I guess we can do that.
Yeah,
but there aren't actually, surprisingly, there aren't that many machines that are automatic but also have a steamer. I feel like nowadays most automatic machines are fully automatic with like a
yes, because most people are lazy to clean them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's why. Because this takes technically more work to clean than the one that you previously had. But yeah, anyway, this is absolutely. This will make a better milk foam. Absolutely.
Yeah, I told Morris the same thing, that like cleaning this is not just like wiping it with a cloth and just like letting out some steam. It's gonna take some work, but he doesn't seem to understand it. So
yeah,
I'll have to show him how to do it. When,
do you have something similar at work?
Well, not at my current work, but I use some machines that have, normal, like professional machines.
In Vapiano, maybe?
And and they do require more work, but they do make better coffee, definitely, especially when it comes to like milky coffees.
Yeah.
So, like, it's very hard to like replicate this with like an automatic milk peeling system.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, good for you. New coffee machine. New year, new coffee, I guess.
I guess so. I wasn't planning on spending a lot of money on coffee machine.
Yeah. This is.
I mean, in fairness, it wasn't so bad compared to like some other brands, but.
Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, but this is the real thing, also from Italy. All right, shall we get into the weird stuff that was happening today, this week, sure. Actually, also today technically, but yes. So, okay, I want to talk about first of all, Linus Tech Tips was technically 10 hours ago. It was uploaded. It was on Jimmy Fallon. The guy went on Jimmy Fallon, and there he is. Talk about. So this is his the very first like TV show grade appearance anywhere, and this is a very big deal to him, basically. And he was very nervous at the start of the interview here. Basically, he was like. He went all the way back 10 years of like because I started to watch Linus 10 years ago, basically, 12 years ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, and he was completely the high pitched, high energy. I don't know how to act in front of a camera, and I'm super nervous and laughingly like super high pitched voice again. And I haven't seen this Linus in like years and years and years, basically. So anyway, it was fun to watch. But yeah, once he got like talking, because he kind of took over the interview, because he's an entertainer. He's high energy. He's like super enthusiastic and stuff. So of course he took over the whole thing, basically. And he was showing off 3 CES things to them, basically, in this interview. The rollable laptop that extends up, which was kind of like, what? Anyway, like this. What? Anyway, this was on CES, and yeah, this was what pretty. He nailed it. He showed off some glasses. When you touch them, the glass part changes color, which is kind of okay. I mean, it's not like super high tech, but hey, anyway, but still tech. Anyway, but the last one was really, yeah, this was a home run. Just completely knocked it out of the park. So he's handed Jimmy Fallon Asus ROG Ally, I think, the handheld gaming console, basically, and a pair of Nreal X Pro glasses. So like and these apparently are really good. I watched a lot of CES coverage, and Linus is very stoked on these glasses. Actually, these project like a pretty good image already on the glasses, and you can tune out all the surroundings, basically, with a press of a button. It darkens the glasses and everything, so it's like 160-inch TV inside those glasses. Yes, not the highest resolution one, it's like 1080p, but still it's completely fine, because again, these are just like normal looking glasses almost. And yeah, they were playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Jimmy Fallon with these glasses, basically. And they were super impressed, actually. They were like, wow. They were like...
It's like the worst game to...
Yeah, I mean, I know. This is a more of a sightseeing game, but at the same time... Yeah, because 1080p is not the best for like sightseeing games and stuff. So, but yeah, again, but these guys are not gamers at all, because I could. Linus literally had to explain them what a waifu is on the interview, because he was like, so Jimmy went like, so
how did waifus?
Yes, exactly. So yeah. So Jimmy Fallon, like, so you came from CES, and Linus, well, yes. So why did you tell people what CES is? Yeah, for us, it's like, what do you mean? What is a CES? But yes, normal everyday people, they don't know what a CES is. They don't care. They don't. Yeah. Anyway, so Linus explains what a CES is. So you have all kinds of robotic waifus, all the way to what was the example that he gave? Some kind of a cleaning robots, probably, or something. Anyway, so yeah, and Jimmy Fallon goes, "What the hell is a waifu?" And Linus had to, yeah. So it's a digital wife that you can like have digitally, and they're like super uncomfortable talking about this basically immediately in the interview.
To be fair, it is kind of a very deep cut reference for
yes,
bring up on a whatever the
super mainstream show. Yeah. Yep. So they had but yeah. At the same time, to me, it's also like, really, you have never heard of waifus, really? Because he's not like 120 years old or something.
Yeah, I am having a little bit of a similar reaction, but not in the waifu like regard, but just like overall of like not being aware of like what a CES is and like.
Yeah, I mean, okay, they probably know what a CES is, the Jimmy Fallon, I mean, but they were also like, okay, what? But we have like mainstream 60-year-old moms and who doesn't know what a CES is also. So you have to kind of
viewership looks like.
Yeah.
Demographic.
Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, but again, they were so blown away of like these glasses that it also like seemed like they have never touched anything but their phone and their laptop or something like that. I was like,
that's
what?
Also part that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, they were. Jimmy Fallon was like,
surprised also, but
yeah, Jimmy Fallon was like literally saying, "Wow!" for 5 times in a row, like super fast, like wow. Like I don't know, maybe acting or something, but he was like really like impressed about this. And oh man, I believe X-Real will sell a butt fuck ton of these glasses after this show probably. But hey, anyway, yeah. Anyway, so this happened and it was fun to watch, but not that the first minute Linus was very super high pitched and super nervous and super like out of his comfort zone, and he got his groove in a minute or something back. Basically. Anyway,
I always find it fascinating how, people who are, there's this thing that like, oh, until you have made it to like Jimmy Fallon's show, like you haven't made it, but if you have been on Jimmy Fallon's show, that you're like a mainstream thing. And I'm like, do people actually care about Jimmy Fallon, like these talk shows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Like, I find them quite corny, unless it's like a specific, especially like shows like this, which are like interview format,
Yeah.
Like I can tolerate some like sketch comedy or like something that is like satire or something like that. That's okay. But if it's just like this kind of stuff, I'm like, okay, I'll.
I watch only Stephen Colbert mostly because I want to see what the mainstream news is. Also, this is my only mainstream news thing. Basically, that's just to keep in touch with the common man, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Jimmy Fallon, no Jimmy, whatever the other Jimmy is, even.
There's this like British guy who is also doing a show.
Yeah.
Who is like somewhere stuck between Britishness and Americanness.
Yes.
I think he lives in America, right? And like a blonde guy, kind of like a bigger guy. Whatever his name is, I don't fucking know. Well, anyway, but I do find it fascinating because like I feel like it may be like a mainstream show that people watch.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. Anyway.
But I also probably feel like it's largely inconsequential. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mm.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But yeah. Anyway.
Okay, well, good for him. So he flew from Canada to wherever they are to film this.
Well, where all the shows are made, because
where is this at? Is this in LA?
LA, of course. Everything is in LA.
Yeah, no,
everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything. Yeah. Only Las Vegas is not in LA. Las Vegas. CES is in Las Vegas, which is like an hour and a half away, or something. 2 hours away? No, wait. Sorry. No, it's 4 hours away or something like that. But in
still pretty.
But in US, it's like. What do you mean? It's like 4 hours away. It's like right here, basically.
4 hours away by car?
Yes.
And then it's whatever.
Yeah.
In American kind of distances, it's nothing.
Yeah. Anyway. So and by the way, fun fact, he flew from CES back to Canada for 2 days and then straight back to Los Angeles. So because Jimmy Fallon. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised about the Baldur's Gate 3 choice. Like, what? Why not like... yeah, that's a good question. What would be better?
I don't know. Fucking Call of Duty or something. Like, I don't know. Bombastic, like, semi-scripted. Well, it depends. Like, did they actually like interface with it?
Yeah, well, he was walking around. Just
okay.
That's it. And in the camp also, not even like to outside where enemies are. So just walking in camp.
Maybe like, I don't know, Horizon Zero Dawn or something.
I would have Zelda, Breath of the Wild, but again, that's only on the Switch. But so it's like, but you can't really put maybe Cyberpunk also at the same time. That would be also like GTA 5. I would see GTA 5 maybe.
I don't know,
because that's kind of.
Wonder how did they decide on this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's fun.
Because I would say Baldur's Gate is a little bit more niche, but hey, what do I know? Maybe Jimmy Kimmel is like the biggest Baldur's Gate nerd out there, and that's why, or something. I don't know. No idea.
Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah. What did I say?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh,
the other Jimmy.
Yes.
Not to be confused with that other.
Yes, the other one. Whatever. Wait, how much does Jimmy Kimmel have in terms of like subscriber? Not okay, 20 million, and Jimmy Fallon has 32.
I mean, so it's clearly a big deal.
Yeah, so this is he's the biggest, because even Stephen Colbert has like under 10. So which, I don't know. Okay, I guess. Sure.
Good for him.
Anyway. Yeah, good. But continuing on with technically the CES news, because oh man, I wanna talk about some weird things, because they say hello to my weird, creepy robot baby AI in an eggshell or something, because introducing the cutest member of our smart home family. It's called Amy. Because AI, me, it's, yes, anyway. Oh, God, the name. Anyway, so this is marketed towards, this will be your new, like, if for families that don't want to have a second child, but still want a second child to play for the first one. And this will be it, I guess, this creepy egg-shaped baby robot that can answer, my favorite part. Okay, so the question that they show off, one of the questions that the Amy can ask the child, which the child is clearly not ready. Where is it? Oh my God. Oh, wait. Crap, where was the question? I lost it. Wait. Imagine care. Yes. Damn it. Yes, this one. Okay, you can see on the bottom. Literally, they had it in the robot says it out loud in the video. You can see it down here. What is living? You're asking the most profound question of all time, basically, from a 2-year-old child. Yes. What is living? And the child is supposed to answer that, I guess.
The child is supposed to answer.
Yeah. So this is only meant for the child, yes, because this is like, one of the questions that they show off. What is living? What defines now is another one, which is also like, yes, exactly. These are perfectly very good questions to ask a 2-year-old or something. Oh my god. Anyway, so this is anyway, let's move on to some other weird crap, because how about an owl that sits on your like shoulder or bag or somewhere else and just looks at you? Because that's what it does. That's the only thing. It just looks. They can sense like moving objects because they have a camera inside, and they just turn the head towards the person who is approaching them, and they just look. And you can buy this with real human money. Yes.
This sounds like a good idea for a horror movie.
Yes. Oh my god. What the hell?
Hedgehogs, like the birds, right?
Ugh.
So this is gonna be whatever insert director's name, mirumis.
Yeah.
And they went all crazy and they just like murder people.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's
the creators of Megan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the second version. That's next year.
Sure. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this is giving very much like like when I was a kid, there were these expensive toys. They usually had a shape of animals, and there was another one that was kind of like a weird nondescript ball of like fluffiness that had some like kind of very simplistic like robotics mechanisms in them that they could like move a little bit and do stuff.
Oh,
so this very much seems like this, but like cranked up to 11. I couldn't even tell you what they were called, but there were like dogs that were kind of like, they even like were shaped like dogs, but kind of like robot dogs. They weren't trying to make them look like actual dogs.
By the way, I'm pretty sure you're not talking about this, but this is very similar to this one also, because there's I think this was like, probably 4 years ago or something. Some kind of a Japanese company made this. This is a furry cat body without any legs or any head, but only a tail. And that wiggles. That just wiggles the tail. And
what's the point of it?
Not just to pet something. But you don't want to clean the shit, and you don't want to leave the apartment to take it.
Those kind of dogs that they showed in the video. That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, this is very simple. This is a bad video. Wait, I need to. Yeah, this one. Okay, this. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what you see. Like, just a pillow with a robotic tail or something that you can pet like this. Which you can buy.
There's something very existential about this, but I'm not sure.
Welcome to CES, I guess. Yeah, there were even more of these, but I didn't include all of them.
There really were a lot of these this year. Yeah.
But this owl was one of my favorite, because it just turns the head and looks at you existentially. And anyway. And let's move on to because of course we have to have some robotic waifus also at the CES, because that was absolutely a thing also. So if you have like $175,000 I guess, then you can buy this one because of course.
So it's just like a sex doll.
I mean, you would think that when you're looking at the chest area, because those.
Yeah, I was gonna say. She looks very endowed in the chest area.
Yeah. But apparently they are. No, this is your companion, and this is for. They didn't say sex, so people will absolutely not definitely put some body parts into that one. But hey. But
okay, well, it doesn't matter what they.
Wait. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Can you, hypothetically speaking, if somebody did make a robotic sex doll, would they be able to present it at CES? Is it allowed?
I don't know. Probably not, because CES is more like consumer electronics show, so it's probably like also families walking through.
Yeah,
and
that's just what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah, probably
so they
not.
say that this is like a sex doll.
I mean,
but
there's some sex conventions out there if you want to attend also those, and you can absolutely make completely like. You don't have to go to CES for that. But yeah, CES is the biggest.
Well, you don't have to, but it's like exactly one of the
biggest. Oh, they will, yeah. They will rebrand this thing for the next convention that is sex-themed, and I don't know. They will make the boobs even bigger, and yeah.
Yeah, so what do?
They just talk to you. It's a AI-powered whatever ChatGPT based.
Next.
I mean, yeah, so yeah. But because that's what CES is all about, right? So it's like,
I'm so glad I'm not covering like and I'm so glad I don't have to go to CES to like cover this stuff, because I would be like rolling my eyes so hard. I mean, it's cool on a very like surface level, but okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I would just hang out in the robotic owl pavilion.
Yeah. Exactly. I would
just really go deep. I would publish like a 3,000 word interview with the people who are there. Just like really go in depth, like why.
Yeah, what motivated you to create this atrocity? Please.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Because I can understand the motive behind sex robots.
I mean,
that is simple.
Yes.
That is simple.
Yes.
But owls that turn their heads and blink at you, or does it blink? I don't know. Or just like stare at you.
Oh,
that is a different thing.
Did it blink? I guess. No, it nods. It does. It nods.
Or just stares at you unblinkingly.
Yeah, unblinkingly.
It's more terrifying.
Yeah.
It kind of looks more or less like an owl and more like I don't know what's like the breed of this chicken, but they're like some kind of breed of
yeah. I know what you mean.
Fluffy.
Yes. I know what you mean. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Before we get to my favorite ones, actually, these were not even like. Okay. Anyway, so but I wanted to mention quickly this because AI can be used also for something good? Question mark. VLC demos on real-time AI subtitling, just for videos, basically. So they. Before you had to like, okay, if you want to play a video in you have to get the subtitle. Nope. Real-time AI just hears what the things are saying, people in the movie, and real-time AI translation. Not bad. If it works, remains to be seen. But yeah, hey.
I don't hate it.
So it
does YouTube not have automatic closed captions for, which is pretty bad, right? If I remember correctly, or did it get better?
I mean, they're working on it. They're getting slowly better, but
yeah.
But again, English is pretty good, but all the other languages are like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But also, I have also seen some pretty bad mistakes in English, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah. But for the most part,
it's good enough, I guess, to get a general gist of what's happening.
Yes, exactly.
I hate this idea. I think
fun fact I learned from this article that they were also at CES, by the way. That's why anyway, so celebrating hitting 6 billion downloads. The number of active users of VLC is actually growing, even in this age of streaming services, which is kind of wild. Because I was like, I was kind of thinking VLC is like, either dying or either like
just getting tired of streaming. So we're
that is very true. Right? Yep, that is very true. People are sailing the high seas of piracy again because, streaming services more expensive than ever. More streaming services overall more than ever, and people are like getting tired of this basically because shows get canceled, like prices are going up. They're even it's not even one service anymore. You now have to have like 3, 4 or something. I don't know. So
the intuitification is strong.
Yes.
But this being the year 2025, I would hazard a guess that if this feature becomes available, they would create some kind of like a subscription for it. No, or is it just a feature they want to implement for free? Because it is a...
They didn't mention pricing, but VLC has been for free. And I'm pretty... has been underdeveloped for some time in form of it's a plugin. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this will be free, actually. Because VLC has been free also. So...
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, does
open source?
VLC make money?
Donating.
Donating.
Donating. This is the only one. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. Then I guess never mind. I guess they won't
maybe some. Maybe they are selling some skin or something.
Maybe in like app stores and stuff, they sell some like
Maybe something.
Cool.
But yeah, open source. They are still going. All the platforms, Windows, macOS, Linux, Android, iOS. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, anyway.
I use VLC all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was using it also, and I would still... I think I have it on pretty much every device, but yeah, I have, since I'm streaming from my... NAS, it has a built... well, I'm using Plex right now, so...
Yeah.
But before Plex, I had, basically VLC. For... Oh, no, I used it to watch Dune. Yeah. Anyway. All right.
Legally.
Yes, exactly.
100% legally.
Yes, exactly. All right, let's... okay. I want to let's continue with the weird train of CES, I guess. Because how about a solar beach umbrella? Because yes, that's what everybody is asking for, to have a solar beach umbrella at the beach, where you can like have a power bank, and you have to, when you're going to the beach with your 3-member family, then you have to have like a giant power battery pack like this at the beach. Because what? Why? Okay, I guess. All right. Or
wait a minute. What am I looking at? Is that
yes.
Let me see. What is that big ass thing that is?
That is a battery, basically. That is a power bank. That is a
battery that goes with the umbrella.
I mean, you can. Yes, I can. They are, because Anker makes also the battery banks. So they basically want to show off. Oh, we have also a battery. We don't want to have. So the umbrella energy goes into the battery, basically. But this doesn't make any sense, because come on.
What do you do with it?
You can charge your phones and laptops and whatever at the beach, I guess. But yes, it doesn't make sense. That's why it's here. So
so you can set up this umbrella, right? And then bring your €3,000 gaming laptop connected to the power bank,
Yeah, except this umbrella is just generating super low. You can expect solar power up to 100 watts total. So this is good for this is not even again total. So this will be maybe barely powering a laptop, maybe, but nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
So because but not a gaming laptop also, by the way.
Yeah.
Just like a.
So you could charge your MacBook hypothetically.
But again, every company ever is like 100 watts total. That means usually like probably more likely like 80 or something. Yeah. And at the same time, it's like, what if there's some clouds? Then is like dropping pretty hard, and realistically, you will charge your phone and maybe 2 phones, and that's about it, probably.
Well,
but anyway. But if that's too impractical for you, how about the EcoFlow Power Hat? Because EcoFlow is another battery bank company technically, and how about this hat that has solar panels in it and looks like this, and you will also look like, wait, where is the thing? Oh, crap. Yeah, you will look like this, and you will be the coolest solar tech nerd ever, I guess, or something. I don't know. That is better for the planet than your style. Yes, exactly. Yes. So you have 2 USB-A and USB-C ports basically on the hat, and that's it. Anyway, why not? I guess, yeah.
I do kind of like the idea of using solar panels in like weird, interesting ways.
Then I have a product for you, because the next one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested in them, but I do feel like it has potential.
How about like a hoodie? Or they call it a cloak, but it's more like a hoodie, I would say. So how about a hoodie with solar panels in it? Because if you like the idea, why not this? 30 watts maximum input. Yeah, so this is charging a phone again, basically. And yeah.
But see, that's not terrible. I feel I would take this over an umbrella or a hat.
Yeah, but
I don't.
But this will be probably very uncomfortable, because there will be like this will be pretty heavy, first of all, and these panels are not like super flexible probably, and anyway,
but this is like potentially an avenue for further research and development.
Yeah.
Make solar panels smaller, make them more flexible.
I'm pretty sure if you stay in the sun with this black thing and the solar panels heat up and you're charging something also, it will get pretty warm pretty fast also.
Yeah, not really a product for me. I get hot.
Exactly.
Immediately.
Yeah. But, okay, I saved the best for last.
Mm-hmm.
How about
I'm ready.
The electric salt spoon with innovative flavor technology? So this is a spoon that electrocutes your food so that the sodium ions surface from go to the surface of the food. In order to activate it, you have to hold the spoon in your mouth like this for a couple of seconds. So you can so you don't have to over salt your food, basically. So this, and you have to hold it also in a perfect triangular formation, I guess. Otherwise, you will probably get pregnant or something, because this looks very much also like something else. And yes, this spoon is that's also when you take the bite, you feel very, very much joy on your face like this, that you didn't get electrocuted, because kind of dangerous to put something that electrocutes into your mouth, I guess, because you have saliva and some other fluids inside your mouth, so, and not to speak the food and stuff. So yeah, this is a product. Anyway. Dear God. Yes?
Okay. No, I'm just not quite sure.
Because otherwise so you will yeah, so this is for people who are like, I guess, want to live on the edge or something, the constantly mild electrocution or something. And yeah, just not to oversalt the food. So the small voltage surfaces the sodium ions, the salt ions.
That already, so the idea is to not salt food at all.
Yes.
And it brings out
yes.
the saltiness,
yes.
the natural saltiness
yes.
of the product.
Yes. Correct. And this was my favorite.
Sure.
Yeah. And I love the holding part also. You have to literally hold the food in your mouth for a few seconds like this, and the spoon tells you like, okay, now it's good, now you can eat. Very good food. Yes, very salty.
Yeah, so it doesn't really do anything. So assuming that this works, let's pretend that this works.
Oh yeah, probably, but I don't know how much.
So will just feel
saltiness,
a slightly salty flavor.
Yes.
For the 1 second that it takes for you to swallow, and that's it.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
You will feel the saltiness while you're probably holding it in your mouth for a few seconds, and then you can chew, but then it goes away. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, but yes. And again, don't do all the instructions wrong, because otherwise you will get pregnant. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that really should be user manuals for all products.
Oh yeah.
Regardless of their purpose.
Yeah. Exactly.
To avoid unnecessary, unforeseen pregnancies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's all the robot waifus also. So that's a standard disclaimer on every product. All right. Let's talk about some actual news that was happening this week. Mark Zuckerberg, the recipient of the world's first rat penis transplant, announces Meta will stop fact-checking. I mean,
that happened.
Because so this headline, that's why I included it, because fact checking is gone, but who's to say he doesn't have a rat penis? Anyway,
is this the Onion or what is this?
I know this is the hardtimes.net.
The hard times.
I don't know. I have never heard about this site before, but now I have. It's very much the New York Times font, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically, Mark Zuckerberg came out this week that, I don't know, Elon Musk was right. And we should all move towards community notes, because that worked out really well for Twitter. Because Zuckerberg said explicitly that he was following Elon Musk's example. He literally Elon got it right. And apparently this is what. Anyway, if you peek behind the curtain a little bit, because it doesn't, you don't have to be like a super big brain, I don't know, tech bro, whatever, to understand what he's actually doing here. He's basically, fake news, all the generated AI fake news, basically, they get way more engagement than real people posting real stuff because people are getting bait. What is it? Rage bait? Is that a thing? So if you see something on the internet, you were like, rah, 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 oh my god, I need to straighten the facts on this because, and of course that drives engagement and people. It has been studied. This has been proven year and year and year and all the decades ago again because misinformation. This leads the engagement. It's yes.
Mm-hmm.
This also that's 2,000 more times more engagement. Is a quote here, I believe, and. Yeah, but this.
Well, there's so many aspects to this. I mean, I feel it's a good topic because you may have seen. I don't know if you've seen, but we have kind of with Maurice decided to delete our accounts on Meta.
Mm-hmm.
I will also be doing that. I started to. It's very hard to do. You have to it's pretty much impossible to do with like an app. You have to do through browser. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But basically, there's so many aspects to this thing. Well, first of all, I guess we can surmise from the recent events that Meta is not doing very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the main exhibit A for this is the fact that they introduced those creepy AI-powered humans, quote unquote, right?
Yeah,
that populated Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, I was talking. Oh, were you here? Oh, did I talk?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. When we were talking about some kind of like elder people,
yes,
what was they playing board games or something? No, not. They may have been playing board games or something like that. I don't know, some like elder people doing stuff, and then like
yeah.
People in the background were like distorted and like nightmarish as they usually are.
Yeah.
AI generated images. So that's the thing. The baseline is that Meta is not doing well. And people have been leaving Meta for a long time, right? Since I guess the first wave happened when the that massive leak happened, right? That massive what was it called, Cambridge Analytica, or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah.
So that was the good time to leave Meta platforms, honestly. But and a lot of people did, right? And I guess now is another like good opportunity, which is why we're also doing it.
And
I'm encouraging people to do the same, but
yeah,
I feel like at this point, Meta platforms are not essential for communication whatsoever. It's like it's like an instrument for communication, a bit like Facebook. I mean, people cling to like Facebook Marketplace as like the last bastion of like why Meta is relevant, and fair enough. I feel like it's valid.
Yeah,
I think that probably somebody should get on it and make like an alternative solution for that. That would be nice. Yes. But so many things have happened with Zuckerberg in the recent times. So that happened. AI people happened. And then the fact checking stopped being mandatory, right?
Yeah, this is horrible. I mean, again, Twitter.
That applies only to the US. So legally, Meta is obligated to fact check whatever information is posted on Facebook in Europe. So I guess there is that. But at the same time, all the American tech companies are now pestering Trump to. I don't really know what they're supposed to. They are expecting him to do, but they're pressuring him to pressure the EU to like stop investigating American companies.
Yeah.
American companies.
This was, and Zuckerberg donated something $1 billion or so to Trump for the inauguration and. Just to
pretty much all tech companies.
Yeah, pretty much all of them, because they want to like, please, we are the good guys, don't regulate us or something. Because there's
So,
and
but
there
what
was
else happened?
another thing
Yeah.
also that Zuckerberg met with Trump because Trump sued Mark Zuckerberg 2 years ago about the January 6th misinformation thing that Trump wanted all the news about January 6th removed. So he sued Mark Zuckerberg, and Mark Zuckerberg went to Mar-a-Lago. So we're like, are we cool? Are we good? Donating a lot of money to you. So let's, anyway. So
it is incredible how transparent all of this is, and I'm sure a lot of these things are not strictly speaking legal according to the U.S. Legal system. Because
well,
this is dangerously to
well,
their own, like U.S. I mean, of course,
for
European as
for
well.
a few days because Trump will be in
Yeah.
office, and then it's completely legal, I guess.
But it's like it's happening in such an like open, transparent manner. Obviously, because we live in the era of digitalization that these same people help usher in. And like, yeah, I mean, of course, nothing's gonna happen because Trump already broke the U.S. legal system, so that's nice. But what else happened at Meta, and I think this is important, and why I think people should really consider leaving their platforms, is that they are seemingly fully prepared, and I think many other companies will follow in the next few months. They're fully prepared to ride the wave of fascism that will probably take over US in the near future.
Oh my, yeah. This will
They
be.
really see where the wind is blowing,
Oh
and over
man.
the next like couple of weeks, they did so many like things that kind of rolled back Meta's like policies and whatever practices, like I don't know, well, decades really. So the first thing they did, and well, this is not really major, but they removed all their diversity programs at Meta.
Yeah.
They don't really mean anything because like
I saw that. Yeah. I
mean,
also saw
who
that. Yeah. LGBTQ. Yeah. They were like against it. It's fine, but pro LGBT. No, this cannot be on. No.
yeah, that's actually really remarkable
This
because
was also,
so
yeah.
they allowed explicitly. Well, I don't know why that they specific. Well, I mean, I do know why because trans people especially are probably gonna suffer the most in the next few years in the U.S. But they specifically allowed basically hate speech against queer people on their platforms. Up to and including the um referring to queer people as mentally ill, which was an especially pleasant touch
Yeah.
because it like rolls back the standard for like communications and stuff. Well, no less than like 50 years at least, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think that the whatever the I think in the US whatever it's called, American Psychological Association. Yeah, that sounds right. Removed like you know uh, homosexuality from the list of mental illnesses like 50 years ago. So of course didn't doesn't mean that like immediately the whatever
Yeah.
it changed, but now they are explicitly like rolling this back. And the
Yeah.
reason why they're rolling this back, I'm pretty sure, is because they know, again, like as we're going back to the fake news, is
Yeah.
that it's going to drive
Yeah.
engagement, right?
Yes.
Because it's very trendy.
Yeah.
What year? It's so crazy to even talk about this. Like, what
Engagement,
year? What year are we in
clicks,
that this is trendy?
comments, all
Yeah,
it's yeah. So yeah,
and
studies
since
show that false social media posts spread up to 20 times faster than true ones.
yeah, yeah,
Especially the posts feature radical, outrageous, such as government, conspiracy theories, racist grievances, and calls to violence. Ah, yes.
and I mean, yeah, I guess it is also, of course, it boils down to the fact that Meta is not doing well, right? So they're gonna do everything they can to,
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
money basically,
I
to make some more
mean,
money
yeah,
to ride the
because
wave.
lost all the monies on the metaverse, I guess, because that's still not a thing, and AI is the new hotness, and he bet wrong on the horse, I guess, and he lost all the metaverse money, kind of. And yes. Oh, by the way, yeah, I dug up also a quote from Zuckerberg from a long time ago that I don't know if people know, but this was 17-year-old Zuck, I think, or 19-year-old. Okay, 19-year-old Zuck. Just to give you a taste that the Zuckerberg is really. So he's chatting with a college mate, basically, in this chat. So yeah, so if you ever need to info about anyone at Harvard, just ask. I have over 4,000 emails, pictures, and addresses and social security numbers. The friend asks, what? How do you manage to that one? Zuck, people just submitted it. I don't know why. They trust me, dumb fucks. So this, yeah. Anyway, 19-year-old Zuckerberg in his dorm room when, starting Facebook. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this really surprises me because.
I mean, So Zuck is back on the hate train in terms of like people hating him. But there was a brief moment where people were like, "Oh, Zuck looks like a cool tech bro or whatever," and they got distracted about the real enemy, basically. But yeah.
No, but I mean, I feel like people should really understand. I feel like this is a very known quantity, especially again going back to the queer people. But like the hypocrisy of corporations when it comes to being cool and hip and stuff is like incredibly transparent, right?
Yeah.
But they're not going to entertain like some ideas of diversity and coolness and socially progressive policies if they see that it's not going to be financially beneficial to them, right?
Yeah.
And Zuck, I think, again, one of, I'm sure, many more to follow, is seeing that it's becoming increasingly less profitable for his company to be socially progressive, right?
Yeah.
So in order to benefit from it more financially, it's better to ride the wave.
Yeah.
And he sees, he has a shit ton of information available to him, so he sees that like the US. Well, I mean, of course, he thinks more in like terms of the US, obviously. He sees the data. He understands that like there is some like genuine like data behind it, and and I'm sure companies like Amazon, companies like Google, Apple, probably, perhaps, I'm not sure, but I think that there is a high chance that all of these other companies will follow. Which is sad.
Yeah.
It's easy to give to just remove Meta from my life personally, but it will be harder for it to remove some other things if.
Yeah, I'm just please, can we not even Apple, because Apple technically, but the carriers of Estonia need to get on board with the RCS between Android
I was thinking about it.
Android and Apple.
Yeah, if it's available, and it's not available yet.
Yeah,
but it's not available. I think also Apple has a lot to do with it because from its side, it enabled RCS in very few countries.
Yeah,
so
they have to.
They first need to enable it in other countries, and then Estonian carriers need to do something.
Get on board. They can make
I really hope that this happens soon as well.
But again, I can understand why it's like getting, because for the carriers, this means, thousands and tens of thousands of people want to send videos and photos, very like high bandwidth stuff, basically through from all the data that they can that the carrier needs to provide. I no idea how robust but they need to. Anyway, but this will happen, but probably this will take time.
I need to figure it out. Yeah, I hope they figure it out sooner than later. I started looking into like alternatives because Messenger is a big one. I don't care about Facebook whatsoever or Instagram or WhatsApp is also owned by Meta, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Messenger is a big one, I guess. Well, not really. I mean, I talked to like a handful of people through Messenger, but I really wish that like we could remove the middleman and to just be able to communicate directly.
But
without relying on this stupid ass like SMS and quantities that you have per month, that's just like such an antiquated thing to, concern yourself with. And offer people as like a product that they have to pay for. Like all the like carrier plans come with like SMSs and stuff. Like 40 years.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how
I hope that.
That's how comfortable they are because they are like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I hope they figure this out sooner than later.
Yeah.
I really hope Apple doesn't succumb to this temptation of like flirting with Trump. I wouldn't really know where to go for my phone necessities and needs.
Yeah, same.
Because none of the tech companies are particularly like
Yeah, good. I mean, it's not like they all play the same game.
So well, let's see. Recently I heard that Apple has been urging their investors not to remove the whatever you call them, DEI policies. I don't know how it works. What do investors have to do with it? But
DEI?
Yeah, like diversity, something, inclusion.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because this, already multiple companies have been like talking about this. And yeah, like the day after, I think, or maybe 2 days after Meta announced their thing, they were like, I don't know what investors have to do with it, but it's basically something that they have to vote on whether to abolish these policies or to keep them. I don't know. So Apple's board was urging them not to remove them. Basically.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see.
All right. Shall we move on to one of the... Okay, so this was the Mark Zuckerberg thing was pretty much the biggest news of the week, but the other pretty big one actually was kind of... So TekTok is very close on being banned in the US right now because January 19, so 5 days.
Yeah.
It seems like it's either in 5 days it has to be sold to a US company or it's like game over, like actually, because even TikTok has been preparing this for where is it? Oh, not this one. Oh god. Yes. TikTok ban looming, users flee to a Chinese app, Red Note. So this is some kind of a new Chinese app that's because people are like, it's called Xiangjing, which translates to little red book. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, so. And of course, people have been downloading this one now, and it's on the top of the App Store in US, completely number one, because people are like, but my TikTok money, because my salary or something, my extra salary. And 300 million users altogether, which is like crazy. Okay, which is known in China as the platform for travel and lifestyle content. And has over 300 million users. I don't know how much US users, but again, it's on the top of the Apple App Store, and Apple doesn't like say how many times it has been downloaded or something, because that's not. But and the other one, which is very funny, which it comes back around all the time. So there's another one, Lemon 8. which is again from TikTok, just another app. The Lemon 8, it's called, and this is the same thing, and from TikTok, and yeah. If TikTok is banned, then and they're like literally, I saw some TikTok creators who were like literally the whole account, hundreds of videos are just basically promoting. Yeah, there's a new cool Lemon 8 app, which is basically TikTok, and it's basically from ByteDance again, and the TikTok parent company. So it's like the same thing basically, and go there basically. Because the US will ban TikTok. And a lot of people have been going to a Lemon 8 already. So the cycle just continues, I guess. Anyway. So this has been going on. Yeah, here you can... Yeah, top charts in US. Number 1. And Lemonade. And Lemon 8. Right, number 2. Yep, that's how it is right now.
I don't really have a horse in this race. I don't really care. Imagine if Meta bought TikTok, the US branch.
Imagine if Elon Musk bought TikTok. Oh God, the everything app, everything, all the things. Anyway. Yeah, so this was the other big one, but yeah, in a week we will see what will happen to TikTok technically, because it looks very likely right now that it will just get banned. All right, but how about
just Song and Dance? Every few months they will release a new app that will be like the copy of TikTok.
Yeah. No, they will just banning them. They will just they will Lemonade. They will just put a link in TikTok app. TikTok is no longer go to Lemonade whatever, and that's it, I guess. All right, but are you ready for some new and fresh AI generated slop content that is scouring the internet? Because one company is basically doing exactly that. You have an AI marketer that works 24/7, that can create Reddit posts, that can create Instagram posts, that can create Facebook posts, and that can reply to Reddit subreddits. And they released a video about this here, basically on X, that this is how it works. It just logs into Reddit. It's just types this reply into one of the Reddit posts and just replies and does some subtle marketing, basically. Just the AI marketer just creates your marketing. Just looks for some topics, and yes, this is the future that we're heading to. Some Reddit commenters, some Instagram, Facebook, whatever, they are just commenting away. They look like real people. They kind of answer your question.
It's basically a bot again. We're going back to the whole thing that is basically a bot that can operate across multiple platforms, right?
Yes. Yeah. And can, like, this one, they demonstrate like a Reddit post and where a person asks a real question, and they kind of subtly, like, that's a very good question, and they answer like a human almost, and you cannot distinguish, basically. And they suddenly like very, very, like, by the way, have you checked out this product that I'm working for? Anyway, yes, so this is a thing. But there's some maybe some good news, because have you heard about freeourfeeds.com? So this is a new somewhat interesting social media take that aims to be not controlled by a billionaire or like a person or any like one company, basically. So this is the apparently the new thing. So Hollywood stars and top technologists want to be billionaire social media proof based on the Bluesky's protocol. I don't know exactly what that Bluesky protocol is. What does it entail technically? Because it is AT. Bluesky is the only sizable social network to use the AT protocol, of which its creator and chief steward so a decentralized social network, which in theory makes it possible for Bluesky to merely part of a wider network or of platforms between which users can interact and move their activities. So, as far as I can tell, they want first of all, they want money because they don't have to donate now, and here's a GoFundMe, and they 4 million target and something. And as far as I can tell, they want the government basically to run the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
the problem with that is that billionaires are now running the government as well.
Yes, that is the problem.
I mean, the US is now full-on oligarchy.
Yeah.
Like the one that they're making fun of in like Russian case. Like this is basically the same thing. It's just like the reason that the difference between oligarchs and billionaires is that there is no reason,
Yeah.
It's just that billionaires is a more like neutral, language neutral word to use.
Yeah.
They are basically oligarchs at this point.
Yeah, I completely agree. But hey, cool project, I guess, and good in theory, but
cool project. I think it's about a decade too late.
Yeah, we have we have seen Reddit had a really a moment where Reddit was like the subreddit moderators, all the big ones, they were like, no, we will stand with the people. We will not bow down to billionaires and stuff. And they caved. Now Reddit is still Reddit basically. And it's still...
Yeah, again, run by billionaires.
Yes. And nothing really changed. Yes, a lot of people left Reddit because of this. But even more stayed. Still.
But is it okay? My question is then, assuming that this is possible, right? Assuming that you can get enough funding to make a social platform, whatever that is different, let's say from Facebook and whatever.
Mark Ruffalo is backing this. Fun fact.
Yeah, sure. Let's say he himself will code it. Will it not eventually just end up being, do not all roads lead to oligarchs' own media?
Yeah.
Because if, that's kind of...
Because they have all the money.
Capitalist system, right?
Because they have
if you control the media, you control everything.
I completely agree. Yeah.
So they will eventually find a way, even if not like the existing billionaires will like buy it or something. Then the people associated with this platform will become billionaires themselves and will start using it for their purposes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how it is. And the cycle will continue. They will move on to a new project that will be something like this also. And yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. I would love to see something like this, like decentralized, like you can imagine a world where you can like have just a whatever Apple ID account, and you can like, this is my only account, and you can go to all the platforms and whatever, like comment, post, whatever. You don't have to have accounts for all of them or something. This would be amazing. But yeah, anyway.
Well, good luck to them, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's put a pin on that. Maybe it will. Maybe something. Well, in Bluesky, like exploded out of nowhere. So
yeah, because people hate Twitter and Elon, and because
as they should.
yeah,
it doesn't really mean that Bluesky will
yes,
not become the next Twitter, right?
yeah.
It could possibly very well do that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I feel like we don't need a new social media paradigm. I feel like we just need to create a new internet.
Yes,
right.
I
Because what does it matter if you
yes.
have a different social media paradigm if you can still flood it with like bots and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The same
And it will end anyway in rage bait and engagement bait and fake news, and because that's what drives all this stuff. All right, but let's move on to fun fact. This week, Russia disconnected several regions from the global internet to test its sovereign net. So, and even VPNs got blocked. Not all of the VPNs, but some of most of them or something. So basically, Dagestan, which is a region that I had to look up where that is exactly, but it's right next to Azerbaijan and Georgia.
It exists, yeah.
Yes, and they, for about 24 hours, and they were like, because it shows a very limited internet experience where most common things simply don't work. Like they give only a YouTube. YouTube is one of the only ones, basically, that one of the last Western social media platforms still available in Russia.
Yeah.
Google, WhatsApp, and Telegram. And they no more those Western ones, and
basically becoming the new China.
Oh, they are becoming, yeah. But I don't know.
I mean, weirdly, US is also becoming a different face, right?
Yes.
Because if all these like social media and just internet overall, if like the fact checking and whatever the fuck will be allowed in the US, will not be allowed in Europe. Then
there is no GDPR in US.
There's a completely different kind of internet, right? Even if it's technically global internet.
Yeah. This is happening. Yeah, there will be many internets over the world, basically, and well, they're already, like, North Korea has their own internet, China has their own internet, pretty much, and and Russia will have theirs, and these are just the most like extreme examples, but of course, like.
Well, if you put all these countries together, that's a sizable chunk of the world population.
Oh yeah. India has their own thing. So basically, 200 VPN services are currently blocked in Russia right now. About between July and September, 60 VPNs silently disappeared from the Russian Apple App Store. Yeah, so and there were some, and on December 7th, they announced plans to restrict at least 8 foreign web hosting providers. So Amazon, GoDaddy, and HostGator. These are very big domain like registrars in the world, basically, and they're like, nope. Don't need those Western internet companies anymore. Anyway, but coming to Finland just discovered of geothermal energy that will last millions of years, which is kind of But basically, they are talking about if you dig deep enough into the earth, there's something called magma, because the center of the earth is like pretty hot, turns out. So anyway, they are.
If the earth is flat.
Yeah. I mean, that's another earth. There's a flat Earth, some in some other world or something. I don't know. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, so energy works that harnessing the heat from deep underground to generate electricity and provide heating. I don't know what they discovered necessarily, but because everybody knows that geothermal thing is a thing, but apparently it's like a little bit closer in Finland specifically, because Iceland is one of the first ones who were like, whoa, we have like volcanoes here, so we better harness that or something.
Yeah.
And but Finland now discovered, oh yeah, we have also some stuff.
I guess in most places, I guess you will have to dig very deep to get to.
Yeah. Because
viable, but
yeah, apparently in Finland it's not or something. So it's the first geothermal heating plant began operations and producing 22,600 megawatts annually, so enough to heat approximately 130 homes. Yeah, 130 homes is not that much, but if it works, it works. Because again,
that's kind of metal.
Sorry?
My house is warmed by magma in the center of
yeah, exactly.
That sounds very metal.
That's yeah. So 95% reduces emissions, which is kind of a lot. I'm kind of a fan. This looks, especially that Finland is so close to Estonia. How about Finland gives the heat to Estonia a little bit?
Or just gives, just don't charge any money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, on the level of like a Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finland and Estonia basically may as well be the same country, right?
I mean, yeah.
They're so close together.
The Earth is anyway connected technically underwater, and so
exactly.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying is that Estonia and Finland share the same magma,
and we have the same national anthem. At least the melody, not the words, but so yeah.
So I guess Finns could just share some magma with Estonia.
Yes.
For free.
Yes.
I mean, how much magma could Estonia need to warm up? It's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Not much, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah. Again, we will pay them in Skype credits or something.
Yeah. Pay them in Bolt food vouchers or something.
Yes, because Bolt food, not Volt food, because Volt is from Finland. How about some Estonian ones, please? Have and Finnish are like, no, we have Volt. No, but how about Bolt? Anyway,
not the same thing.
It's
green.
Yes, exactly. So, but this is boring. That's okay. I wanted to talk about maybe there's a new Robobus technically in Europe's first driverless shuttle service from Zurich in Swiss. Okay, the only thing I wanted to mention basically is Switzerland is getting because I saw some laws also that Switzerland is basically planning to allow driverless cars on the roads as the first country in Europe basically, and I guess Switzerland will be the pioneer of self-driving cars in Europe, I guess then. We'll see, but yeah. Right. So yeah, and this is just the first bus that picks up people from the airport, I guess. And yes, we have one also, but ours doesn't pick up from the airport, I guess. And it is what it is. All right, but one thing that this was also technically CES news, but Nvidia was looking at the Apple M1 and they were like, what if M1, but instead of the M, we will put an N. And since we're like a company in 2025, we have to put a X legally on top of it.
Yeah.
And that's just the law basically. And we will have our own ARM-based chip at the end of the year. and we will crush Apple basically at the same time. Because Nvidia and Apple are the, if you don't know, that they're like a very long time enemies. I mean, the neighbor that you hate or something. I don't know. They are like very like both in the same, very, very, they have their own egos basically. And it started basically in the 2011 MacBooks where the Nvidia chips completely failed. And the consumer was like, my MacBook completely failed because of the Nvidia chip. And Apple was like, I don't know, it's Nvidia's fault. And Nvidia was, what do you mean? It's Apple's fault. And because of that, it's like they will never work together again.
Yeah. I don't know if Apple is particularly pressed about Nvidia at this point. Why would they be?
I mean,
but I feel like it's good for Nvidia, right? I mean, ARM chips are hot right now. So.
Yes, they are, absolutely. And but who knows? We'll
so much money to burn. You know, can you imagine all the nerds buying the 2,000 euro? Whatever RTX 5090
to 2,000.
I mean, I say that as if it's gonna cost 2,000 euros. More like probably close to 3.
Yeah, maybe
in actual like retail.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Because the AI is driving a lot of prices also at the same time. Because welcome to the new world where people make some money with AI or something.
All the cars will be bought by whatever crypto farmers and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, but
and then sold.
Oh, sorry. But I have the best, one of the best things for last, because Sony technically also did a thing a few days ago. And oh boy, Sony patents to fix a latency issue. Oh, hello, goofball AI. Yes, indeed, AI. I'm sorry, but hey, this is not AI technically, so maybe it is a little bit. Okay, anyway, this is
there. It's right in the subtitle. You know, you can't put AI in the title, so people would.
Okay.
Away. But it's in the subtitle. So
no, okay, but
the AI territory.
But the subtitle doesn't necessarily. AI could fix your poor. Okay, maybe it has some AI in it. Probably has. Anyway, but okay. Are you ready? Because Sony patented a system where you have a camera on top of your screen, watches your controller, and I haven't even gotten there yet. So watches your fingers and see when the camera sees the finger moving towards the button, the Sony PlayStation is already pushing the button because it sees that you want to press the button, but the system, instead of you pressing the button, it already pushes the button. Because it saw because people, their reaction time of old people or something, or like drunk people or high people or whatever, it's just too low, just too high.
If you put it like that, I guess that's sort of. I mean, you could even argue that it's an accessibility feature.
Yeah. No.
Really. But
yeah. And also, there's one other one. And the camera watches and looks at the screen at the same time. So if you want to do something like, I don't know, whatever, like pick up a barrel in a game, but you failed, or you've like put, and the system recognizes, oh, you wanted to do this. Oh, let me do this for you, basically. This is the other part of this patent, basically. So they are basically going to play the game instead of you, basically. So
I was gonna say, because more contemporary games are so complex.
Yes.
And mechanically, that like you couldn't possibly play it yourself. You have to have an AI assistant to do that.
Of
It's
course.
almost like those, mobile MMO games that just have like literal like autoplay function in them. That you can just like press the autoplay and the game will play itself.
Yeah, another pay to
Okay.
win or a cheat, says Goofball. Yeah, basically. Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess hardcore gamers would call this a cheat. I would probably say.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to click the head on in Call of Duty or whatever, then and
yeah,
you
that's
slightly
true.
missed, and the system loads.
AI
Oh, you
headshot.
wanted to? Okay, let me do this for you. I guess maybe, but
You were going to headshot, but because of the latency, you couldn't.
yes,
So let me
because
fix
of
it
your
for you.
your humanness, you're just flesh, and you cannot move your fingers as fast as the system
Yeah,
needs
that's a
to.
good point.
Yeah, and then let me do this for you. I mean, you just hold the controller. I will do all the things for you. As long as you are enjoying our game, there's nothing wrong, right? Okay. I don't know. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh my god.
I may be overstepping my boundaries a little bit.
Okay.
But I have a certain level of certainty in saying that most people probably wouldn't want to have unnecessary cameras positioned in their living rooms.
Really? Yes.
I have this feeling. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's anecdotal evidence. I don't have any data to support it. But I feel like most people already have enough cameras.
Yeah.
In their lives.
It's like, you're gonna have sex on the couch, and the AI system is like, no, this human part goes into that human part. So what are you doing, human? Come on. You're clearly doing it wrong. Anyway, I have a spinal injury disability, and I'm still not interested in this. Yeah. Spinal injury and disability. Then do you have some kind of what's the Xbox controller that they have? Xbox.
Yeah, I think PlayStation also has one of those.
Yeah.
Adaptive controller.
Adaptive.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
But again, one.
Oh yes, this one.
That,
yes.
This feature, the system could be like better, right? If it's like camera, and you could somehow interface with it, and
Yeah. But
so in theory, that sounds okay. But also, I wonder how. I mean, they frame it as a latency issue.
Oh, you have. Yeah.
And I mean, are latencies that high? Like nowadays in games, you have like high refresh rate TVs.
Yep.
I feel like if this was a patent that came out in like the PS3 era, maybe it would have been something like it's kind of like a weird, like unelegant kind of solution to a problem. Because older games sometimes do have some weird input to delay. Seemingly for no reason. But I don't remember the last time I played a modern game and I was like, wow, this really felt like weird, like kind of out of sync.
Yeah, but you have a pretty good gaming system also at the same time, so I don't know.
Maybe what, the PS5?
Yeah, and a pretty high-end computer.
I guess, yeah.
And Xbox.
I'm talking specifically about PlayStation in this scenario, since they're patenting this kind of stuff. I suppose, yeah. But I mean, again, if this is going to be an accessory, it's going to be aimed at people who are, in the ecosystem and already have a PlayStation, whatever, 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, you would expect PlayStation 6 to be having better latency compared to PS5 and stuff. And the next controller. Better latency, twice as half as good battery life,
Yeah.
as is the case, yeah.
All right.
But I don't know. It feels like an antiquated thing, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, we'll see. I just hope if this ever comes to wherever PlayStation, then you can turn it off by choice also at the same time, because
clearly, I mean, because you will still have to have a camera, which will be sold separately, obviously.
Well, yeah,
so
but
you will not have access to it by default.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Sony is already like, so when can we like sell this camera as a standard camera, and you have to have this at all times, and yeah, this has to have internet connections at all time,
Obviously,
and
yeah. But you know why
the PlayStation cannot be turned on without this camera.
Mm-hmm. Do you know why else it feels antiquated? Because PlayStation 4 already had a camera accessory in it called PlayStation Move, which they used for some gimmicky stuff.
Yes.
But then later it was repurposed and used for PlayStation VR1.
Ah, yeah.
And PS5 doesn't have a camera. Actually, it does have a camera, but it's meant for streaming, basically.
Yeah.
Which again, I mean,
well, maybe that's the only camera that you know of. Maybe there's
I mean, I guess, yeah. True. That is true.
Maybe there's PlayStation 6 has a camera inside the controller. Yes.
It's constantly like looking at you
at your crotch
from a journey. Yeah.
I
mean, could be. Yeah.
All right, but let's talk about the memes. It is time for some meme break, and this is exactly me in Baldur's Gate, basically. Thank you, Witcher. How can we repay you? I want nothing. Loot. Yes, this is exactly me in Baldur's Gate every day, all day. Anyway, also this one, technically, BlackRock, it's apparently a real estate company, buying up all the properties destroyed by the LA wildfires, denied by insurance companies. It's free.
Oh, yeah, that thing happened.
It's free real estate. Yes, this is also right now. And
what happened with that?
There it is, Mr. Frodo. Los Angeles.
Yes. What happened with that?
With the wildfires?
Because, I mean, I know LA has shit public transportation system.
Yes.
But does one of the wealthiest cities on the planet not have like some, I don't know, some super advanced anti-fire measures or something?
There is basically it's a combination of if there's so much strong wind, and LA is basically a desert. It's so dry. It's so dry all the time, and that's why it's all so dry. And the wind just throws around the fire all the time. Basically, there is really even it spreads super fast. I completely understand why this is happening, because if you have strong winds and completely everything is dry, then you have no chance. Even when you have like millions of firefighters, they're like literally fire, like embers, like little specks of fire are like just completely flying around, and everything is dry, and it's just insanely fast. Basically, everything ignites. Even if you have like hundreds of thousands of firefighters or whatever, which they don't. But
of course, because I mean, who cares to pay people? Like, communal services.
Exactly.
Salary, it's Los Angeles.
Exactly.
But I was under the impression that Americans know how to control weather. Is that not the case?
Yeah, I mean that's.
I heard something like that.
I think that's I don't know. I think that's Elon Musk or something, but I don't know.
Did he have a day off?
Yeah, probably. He was too busy flying space rockets or something. I don't
know. Well, it sucks for people involved. I mean, how much money was lost in the process?
It's a lot of people lost their homes. Like, I don't know. I'm not up on the numbers, but Yeah.
The last thing I heard about it is that the insurance companies are now refusing to pay money.
Yeah, of course, because
there's so much money that they cannot pay.
Yes, because of course I have literally saw like videos about like 15 million villas just being on fire. People are like, by the way, this was 2 weeks ago. This was on this real estate website for 15 million. This is right now completely in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, LA is kind of where all the billionaires hang out and millionaires hang out, and also regular people. Yes, but yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm sure if you throw a stone somewhere on the street, you'll probably hit some, like, I don't know, screenwriter or something.
Yeah.
An actor.
But also at the same time, there's some the government has stepped up. Joe Biden also announced like a pretty big fund for all the victims, and it should be fine. But yeah, we'll see.
Well, they have 6 days.
Yeah, that's also yeah. Who knows? All right, but let's talk about what is happening in music this week. The 14th of January. Ooh, Mac Miller. Oh, Tokyo Blade is releasing some music, and Björn's. I don't know how to, not Björn, but Björn's something. I don't know. American singer, really? And you went with like a Swedish Norwegian name? Okay, I guess.
Well, if this is not cultural appropriation, but I don't know what is.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen this. I'm
sure he's probably like 1/10 Norwegian.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Garrett Clark Borns. Okay, I need to know now. Born American Michigan. Yeah, but okay, dad and
oh, he could still be 1/10 Norwegian.
Yeah, maybe.
His great grandfather raided the villages in England.
Grand Haven High School. Okay, no, this is I don't know. All right. Anyway, I'm over it. So, I've been listening to, I don't know, whatever this is. This is some kind of I've been getting into some, I don't know what this is. It was some meditation / house / yoga music lately a little bit. I don't know.
Meditation house. That sounds fun.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, my favorite example is this Kundalini, because Kundalini yoga is a type of yoga, as I understand. I don't do the yoga part, but I just listen to the music part, and I don't know. This like seems okay. There's a guy telling me to take it slow and take it smooth, take a deep breath, and the house music keeps going. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Anyway, all right, let's move on to TV shows and movies. What have you been watching this week? I have been watching nothing. What about you, good sir?
Well, I, in fact, have been watching something.
Yes?
Since I'm on vacation. I have watched 2 seasons of a TV show called Only Murders in the Building.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
So.
Yes.
What is it about?
Yes.
New York City. Upper West Side.
Oh, this is the... Yeah. This is the thing. Yeah. Steve Martin and Selena Gomez.
Yeah. Fancy apartment building.
Mm-hmm. This is the season 2 that you started. Yes? No?
Oh, no, I'm already started season 3.
Oh.
I watched 2 seasons already.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, just like a person gets murdered in the building.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's in the name.
Yeah.
And the three main characters that you see right there are a kind of a real true crime podcast aficionados, basically obsessed with true crime podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of don't know each other. They kind of get to know each other. Then they realize that they're all podcast fans. And then the murder happens. And they kind of start like investigating a little bit to this murder. And then they start making their own podcast. And then it kind of, yeah.
Mikael. Amazing show, this one. Yes, Mikael approves your taste of TV show.
It's very entertaining. I was not expecting to have Selena Gomez enter my consciousness in the year 2025, but then I was like, oh, she's here. And not only is she here, she's also one of the like directors of the show. So the three people who are the starring in the show are also directing the show, which is fun. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like a drama, comedy drama. Probably like
cozy mystery comedy. Is a tag here.
Cozy mystery, sure. It's like 60% comedy, 40% drama, I would say. And yeah, it's very entertaining. It has a great cameo slash like supporting characters, supporting actors. You have Sting is like there for one season.
Okay.
Playing himself.
Yeah.
You have Amy Schumer there for one season playing herself. Who else do you have? You have in the third season, Paul Rudd is there playing, not himself, playing a character.
Oh.
But Paul Rudd always plays Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
It's Meryl Streep is there for the third season.
Yeah.
Also playing a character.
Yeah.
So it has people there.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very entertaining. I thought that like season 1 was excellent. Then season 2 was kind of I was like, okay, it's kind of good, but maybe not. The mystery wasn't as compelling to me. But then they kind of brought it back in the final episode, and I was like, okay, well, they still got it. And then the third season is like a different thing, but still very much in the theme of someone dying in the building.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
that's about it. I just watched. Yeah, two seasons of the show.
The only thing I'm like curious, and I try to I don't know where I will find the time because I play roller skate now, and I guess but Severance is on my list that it's coming back in like 3 days. 17th of January is the first pilot. The first episode of season 2. Finally, after 3 years.
Really? It's not come out yet?
No, it still hasn't. January 17th is the first one coming in 3 days. But yeah, I don't know. This is the only one that I want to squeeze into my life somehow, but we'll see if I manage. Anyway.
Yeah, I would also like to watch Severance. I'm always nowadays reticent to start watching shows because I feel like they will inevitably get cancelled. And then what's the point,
Yeah.
So...
But Apple
I mean, you have to watch something, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Apple has perhaps like higher chance of finishing the show.
Yes, exactly.
Than maybe some other networks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because Apple has the money. Mikael, very much looking forward to Severance as well. Yeah. Do you have an Apple TV subscription, Mikael? Just curious. And what are you watching currently from there, if you have? Just curious. But all right, let's gaming. What's going on in gaming this week? And Turmoil is right now for free on Epic Game Store. €12 game. Looks very construction-y. Lotus Film would probably love this. Drill for oil, like it's $18.99. So it's just a nostalgic something. I get, yeah, those films. I have no subscription to anything. I see. Wink, wink. I see. Yes, I will
I'm in
do.
the same boat, really. But you know what I
Yeah, same.
realized now? We kind of we've come such a full circle moment for subscriptions, and just overall in terms of like how content is sold and distributed. Is that we went from getting sick from cable TV, right? And then going over to Netflix for unlimited on-demand viewing, right? And then we're now all the way back to basically cable, but for more money.
Yeah. It's all full circle all the way, basically. Yeah.
That's the most. So at this point, the most kind of.
By the way, Mikkel,
efficient.
If you weren't here, the VLC player. By the way, AI real-time AI subtitling. That there's a plugin out that, if you're using this for your no subscription system, then maybe look into. Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
No, I was saying that like at this point, I also am kind of in the same boat. That I kind of got sick of subscriptions and don't bother with them anymore. But for me, the most worthwhile subscriptions now are not to like Apple TV Plus or Amazon or Netflix, but to some like super hyper specific things that I want to watch.
Yep.
That I cannot get, or it's very hard for me to find. Let's say in a different way. So, for example, I'm thinking to subscribe this month to a streaming service called Dropout TV, which is formerly known as College Humor.
Oh.
Which has a D&D series called D20.
Oh.
Which is apparently very good.
Okay.
And as you can imagine, I wouldn't be able to find it any other way because who would be bothered,
Yeah, they literally says on the tagline on the website, original comedy series you won't find anywhere else. Yeah,
I'm sure that's not what they meant, but it works. I literally probably wouldn't be able to find it. Yeah, it's called Dimension 20. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's apparently a very good, like, competent, like D&D series. And
you're welcome, Mikkel.
I'll just pay them whatever amount of money, €6, and for 1 month, and just watch it, and because I really can, But in terms of like other subscriptions, I can't be bothered like with Netflix anymore and stuff. Which is a shame,
Yeah. That's why you watch this show, Mikkel. You get the tech tips. Anyway.
Yeah, there you go. Tech tips you couldn't find anywhere else.
Yes, not possible. There's not possible. There tech YouTubers
literally the only
don't exist.
As far as I'm concerned, every other tech related show, podcast, whatever is unverified, unfact checked.
Yes. Yeah. We are only
especially American channels. I can imagine listening to American channels in the year 2024.
They don't have even GDPR. They don't have anything.
Yeah. Completely pointless.
Yes.
What do they know about anything? So that's the state of streaming in 2025, and that's like Europe. Like, can you imagine what this shit show looks like in the US?
Oh yeah,
where the libraries are even more fragmented and like sprinkled around in all the different
streaming platforms. Yeah,
and then you have like packages of streaming platforms offered by cable networks. I'm like, what is this?
Yes, the manager / owner wanted to say hi also and make sure all the sister systems are up and running and the quality is up to snuff. All right. But thank you for educating me about the new streaming service. I had no idea. Dropout. Never heard of it. Yeah, okay.
Dimension 20 is their main thing, but I heard that it has a couple of interesting things. Like they have also spin-offs for Dimension 20, and one of the seasons is just some drag queens playing D&D, and apparently it's like hilarious.
Very nice. Fun. Very nice. Available on Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV, and Roku. Chromecast plus iOS and Android mobile devices. Okay. Yeah. All right, but let's. All right. So, but gaming. What is going on this week in gaming? Turmoil. I mentioned. Yeah. Crosscode still hasn't no announced date, and I don't know. I just this is my only once a week, and on this show I just check on it, and this is
but you know how excited you'll be when it happens. When the release date will be announced.
I'm just happy it doesn't. It's not a thing right now because oh my god, I cannot. I cannot do two games at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what have you been playing this week?
Well,
Genshin.
Believe it or not, I have actually taken a break from Genshin.
Oh, okay.
I realized it's taking a bit too much time of my life, so I'll go back to it later.
Yes.
But I have actually finished 3 games.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not really, because one of them, basically, I was like half hour away from finishing, but I finished it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can start with that one real quick. I think I talked about it very briefly some million years ago. It's called Little Kitty, Big City.
Oh.
The hottest game available Steam.
Okay. Oh, wait. Little Kitty, Big... Oota, Luna, ma ei saa. Little Kitty Big City, yes. 24 euros. You're a curious little kitty with a big personality on an adventure to find your way back home.
Mm-hmm.
Explore the city. Wear delightful hats. Very nice. Overwhelmingly positive. 95%.
It's cute. It's like an adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
The premise is that you fall asleep on the window thing, and you fall out of the window, and then you need to find a way back to your apartment, basically.
Yeah.
And it takes place in some kind of like a small Japanese-esque neighborhood. And you meet some other animals and do some quests and stuff, and then you just go back home.
All right.
Super cute. Very children friendly. Can be played with children, definitely. Yeah. The movement is fun. It kind of nails a lot of these cat-esque movements that cats have.
All right.
Yeah, it's just adorable. Nothing really much to say. It's quite a simple game.
Yeah.
I played just on Game Pass, so I didn't really, well, it wasn't free, but it was with my subscription. And yeah, you get to collect hats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not sure if 24.50, I would say that it's worth it. Probably not. It's quite short. I would say you probably can finish it I don't know, 3 to 4 hours. But it's cute.
All right. Any next one?
Yeah, another game that I finished just today is called Escape Academy.
Yeah. Escape Academy. Okay. Train to become the ultimate escapist. Solve puzzles, hack servers.
Yeah, basically.
Brew the perfect cup of tea. All right.
It's basically, for some reason, there is an escape room academy.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course there is, and you enroll into the school, and you have to graduate doing escape rooms, basically.
Wow. And this is a game that you decided to play. All right.
It was leaving Game Pass as well, so I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I guess I can check it out.
I feel like this is
I played it.
Niche. But okay. Yeah. Very nice.
It's niche, yeah, definitely. I feel like it's fun. I mean, I guess I like escape rooms. I like the concept of escape rooms, And when you are in a video game, you can have a bit more fun with it, than you couldn't do in real world.
Yeah.
So it's a bit kind of more outlandish than your normal escape room would be. But I think it works. It's just like a bunch of puzzle rooms, like themed puzzle rooms and stuff.
Also, by the way, did you see Michael? Cute will definitely play Little Kitty if it's on discount.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of in the vein of Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like they occupy a similar space in video games.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, sometimes I just don't feel like playing. These big ass 100-hour long AAA productions.
Yes, as one does right now.
Yeah. Sometimes you need something to like cleanse your palate, you know?
Yeah. All right, the last one?
Yeah, the last one very quickly. I finished Diablo DLC, The Vessel of Hatred.
Ooh.
Vessel
of Hatred. 40 euros right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was it? Okay, so. Oh, you didn't buy it. It was on Game Pass or something?
No, I actually did buy it on sale.
All right.
Game Pass doesn't include DLC usually.
So, 40 euros? Worth?
I think I bought it for like half the price.
Okay.
Yeah, I did love it very much, I can say.
All right.
I feel like they were trying, but I don't feel like they succeeded. Leading up to the release of the DLC, they were hyping up the new character class.
Oh, what? 45% mixed. Oh, what is happening?
45.
45% all reviews. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not that bad. I just feel like it's quite formulaic. I feel like Blizzard, more so than any other developer, kind of gets stuck in formulas when they make stories for their games, where like you can kind of imagine in your mind what it's going to look like, especially when it comes to Diablo series, what you will be doing.
Yeah.
And then like you just like flavor it with something else, like for the next game. And I understand that when you have a game about like killing thousands of demons in like minutes, it's probably hard to write a compelling story that is nuanced and stuff. But they kind of did it in the main game.
Okay.
Like it wasn't like, Pulitzer Prize winning story, but I liked it. I liked it more than pretty much any other Diablo story.
Okay. Yeah.
And this story was just kind of like, okay. So the story, okay. So in Diablo lore, it's kind of loosely based on the Christian mythology, right? So the main characters of Diablo games are three brothers, which are the Baal, Diablo, and Mephisto.
Baal?
Basically.
I have Baal in Baldur's Gate. Okay. But okay.
Yeah. But these are all different names, right? For the devil in Christian mythology. So
yeah.
Baal and but they are three different characters in this universe, and they are kind of like recurring characters throughout the series. So in this expansion, they decided to bring Mephisto back as one of the characters.
Okay.
Except that, and the idea is that at the end of the game, you usually fight Diablo. It's in the name, You get to the end of the game, you fight Diablo. It's amazing, spectacular, bombastic, and then the game ends, right?
Okay.
And then the problem with the main game was for Diablo 4 is that you actually never get to fight Diablo in the game. Like, Diablo is not in the game.
Wasn't Lilith the main bad something?
Yes, Lilith is a character who again is very much taken from Christian mythology, but is like just made up in this world as Mephisto's daughter.
Okay.
And she's like the main antagonist of the base game. And it kind of works. Sort of. I mean, narratively, I liked her, and she kind of was this like, not like the villain necessarily, but kind of like an anti-heroine. And then it was balanced by like an angel who was also kind of crazy and not specifically like a positive character. So they had some moments going for him.
Okay.
But like in the DLC, they bring back Mephisto as like this character. But to be fair, Mephisto was in the original story as well, but very briefly, like very kind of like very much a side character. And so he's like on the verge of whatever, like revival, and it will bring like great suffering and stuff like to the world. And so the entire point of the DLC is trying to stop him, right? Just trying to prevent him from reviving. And then spoilers, you fail to do that because of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the DLC, you don't even fight Mephisto.
Yeah.
And then you go into the end game of grinding and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently, if you grind long enough, you can get to a quest, which will allow you to, in some shape or form, fight Mephisto in some kind of boss fight.
Okay.
And but by the time I got to the end game, I was like, I don't care anymore. The story ended. The credits rolled. As far as I'm concerned, you already told me all the story that you wanted to tell.
Yeah.
And it wasn't very good. But basically, it just boiled down to like, oh, here is an ancient relic, and oh no, it was broken into multiple parts.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to travel around the world and recover the 3 parts.
Yes.
And then a shaman of some sort will reassemble it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, that's like a very like kind of trivial, predictable kind of writing. And then you get inevitably betrayed by some character, and in the end, you don't even get to fight Mephisto. So it's like, okay, well, that happened.
All right. But yeah, that's basically, that's why I kind of love Baldur's Gate, because the story is so different.
That's what happens when you put effort. Yeah.
Holy.
So, when you actually pay your writers
to
write, right?
Yeah. Honestly, Baldur's Gate probably is probably the best story in a video game I have ever seen. Which doesn't say much, because I'm barely a gamer, I guess, because I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to spoil anything, basically, but still, this is a crazy game, and I'm 125 hours in or something right now.
Let's go.
Let's
go. So are you close to the end? Are you in Act 3?
No.
Oh, you're still in Act 2?
Yes.
Huh. I heard that Act 2 is quite short. Isn't that not the case?
I guess.
But don't tell me anything specific.
Well, I am the gamer that checks also every chest, every nook, cranny, whatever. So everything I check also. So I'm collecting all of it. Yeah. So I'm taking my time. But
I do that as well, but only for as long as I feel like the game is trying to keep my attention. If I feel like it's just kind of devolving into like some nonsense or whatever, I just like, okay, well, this is time to start finishing the game.
Yeah,
I mean, Baldur's Gate is worth it. It feels like.
Okay. I realized that at some point also that when I knew that those are the bad guys, technically, that somebody told me that, these are the bad guys, you should kill them or something. I kind of realized that only in the second act, that maybe I should talk to them first, and then maybe I should kill them, because I kind of realized a little bit too late that maybe you can get some cool like special loot, or maybe they have some kind of a fun side quest for me also before I kill them, basically. And I was kind of so I kind of regret a little bit that I usually like, this is a perfect good spot to kill them or something, and I'm like, but the game really wants you to talk to every single character that there's on the map, and it's like, holy. And I realized that only in Act 2, and I was like, because my previous, it's like, and there are a lot of characters who are like I have nothing interesting to say, and you should just gain XP from me or so, basically, because you can kill me right away. And and some of the funniest writing I have ever seen in a video game is in Baldur's Gate. Because
I was gonna say, like, this is opportunity for, because a lot of characters don't have anything important to contribute.
Yes.
But usually these characters will have something funny to say, or like some kind of like lore friendly like nugget of information that is interesting.
Yeah. So there was some character was asking me like, so why did you kill those goblins or whatever? And one of the answers was like, I'm just here for the experience, to gain XP for my character, basically. I was like, oh my god, yes, thank you so much. And one of the, okay, without spoiling anything, Lazel, which is one of the, like, I don't care about feelings and romance, and I'm a tough woman, and I'm a warrior, and I'm in a relationship technically with that character basically right now, and she comes up to me, I want to make love to you, and and you are
very direct.
Yeah, and one of the responses is like, okay, do I have to tell I love you, or you will just take me, basically, or something like that? It's like, I'm many times I'm like, oh my god, the writing is just perfect. It's just perfect. Some character is telling the life story, and one of the responses out of 4 is like, well, that was a load of bullshit. Thanks for sharing that, I guess. I'm just genius. I love it. Anyway, they know how to have fun. That's all I say.
Surprised, yeah. I feel like one of the major like pleasures of RPGs is that you can then play the game again and be like a complete dickhead to all the characters.
Yeah.
And usually this leads to some of the funnier like content.
Yeah, but right now I'm like, no, I want to extract as many quests as possible, and right now it's like, if you're gonna be like a dickhead, basically, then go ahead, get away. I will not share my loot with you, or my quest with you, or whatever, basically. Yeah. Which is kind of kind of sad, but I know I have to. I guess I will make a second playthrough already because of this, because I know that some of the funniest interactions were basically because of this. Yeah, if you tell someone to fuck off, then there were some funny moments already.
Yeah,
but I lost some side quests because of this also.
I mean, it's definitely an anxiety when you play something like this, where you want to see as much as you can.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure, even without knowing how much you've seen and stuff, that you must have probably missed a bunch of stuff already.
Yes, I have missed so much stuff, actually.
So I feel like this game kind of expects you to kind of let go.
Yeah.
And just kind of see to the end and then play it again if you want, with a different character.
And at the same time, I'm like, I don't have another 200 plus hours to play.
Yeah, that is very much true.
Because my only rule right now is like, don't kill anybody in who is like remotely like,
yeah,
once they have given me a quest, some side then they can like die, but but all the main characters, they have to live no matter what, basically. Right now,
I feel like it's a good rule for RPGs in general. Just listen to what the characters have to say first, and then you can kill them later if you want to.
Yeah. Oh my god. But I already see how much extra content I'm missing out because of this. Because I can't really talk because many spoilers, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait to play this game.
Oh man, this is a insane game. Insane. But again, 200 hours minimum. I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
200.
you're already at 120, and you haven't finished chapter 2.
Yes.
Chapter 3 is longer, I think. It's like
that's
my understanding is that
yes, and I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Because of this, yeah. Because
don't be afraid, just enjoy.
I mean, yeah, in terms of like how much, time this will consume.
Don't think about it.
Because 250 hours, 300 hours, yeah. Oh,
it's okay.
Oh God. Anyway, all right.
There's plenty of time before their next game comes out. So.
Oh yeah. That's I will. And I will play this after five years, something. All right. I think that's about it from us. Then I think. Was there anything else? I think not.
Yes. Seems good.
Yes. All right. Anyway, Mikael, thank you for tuning in. Goofball also, probably already gone, but hey. It was fun. I had fun. Some wacky CES stuff. Mikael, go find that VLC plugin. Maybe, if you can. I don't know if it's out, but probably.
If it's out,
yeah. It should be this. Probably on this thing. Anyway. And yes, thank you for tuning in, everybody. We love you.
It's always him.
And thank you, and good night. Bye.
Bye.